Hello guys, I'm ShiSha with the Widowmaker of the Overwatch fan film Lion's Return, and in this tutorial I show you how to transform yourself into Widowmaker, this pretty young lady in blue. So I would say let's get started.
She's a love beast, hunting for a prey. You better be ready, 'cause she's coming your way. Love beast, one crazy ride. Look in her eyes, you see nothing inside. She's a love beast.
I will start with the most important thing first, the body paint itself. And I'm using a cake makeup from Benai in the perfect color called Blue Spirit. And this is a water activating cake paint, so I'm using a cute pore sponge and a little bit of water and activating the color. So never forget, if you use a sponge like you need in this case, that you stipple the paint on, because otherwise you get patchy areas very quickly.
Seen before. Nothing you can do will free you from her.
So the next step are the brows. Yes, Widow has pretty straight ones like mine. And I'm using liquid eyeliner to create the shape.
Look in her eyes, and you see nothing inside.
Of course, then follow the dark eyeshadow. So the eyes are really pointy, and important part of Widow because it's like her branding. And now the next step is the lips. You have to find the right blue for it. So I will mix some blue lipstick with a little bit of white lipstick together to get the exact tone, which also suits to the body paint I used.
She's got you now. There's no chance.
So due to the fact my upper lip isn't full as the one of Widowmaker, I just overdraw my lip line a bit to let it occur a little bit bigger. And to underline this effect even more, I'm using the dark lipstick blue on the outlines. It's just a small thing, but it will add so much more volume. And to make this effect even stronger, I'm using also some white lipstick and blend it out. So now I will just add some pinkish areas to let the skin look more vivid, like on places where the skin has more blood circulation. And I'm using some pink rouge for it, so just dip it in, excess too much powder, and so this will also let my nose look much more cuter than it is, because I'm setting the highest point here, not here, so it looks more tiny. With this brows I already got this really badass look. Now I will add some shadows with blues, like I'm most likely doing this, because I don't have a big blue eyeshadow. This will create much more deepness and give it more character to the face, because actually I'm looking really plain due to the body painting. I try to make the shadows not too unnatural, so if you look like this, it always looks like maybe this is just darker skin, because I know my nose doesn't look like CGI character's nose, but if I overdo it, it just looks not pretty nice. And I think do all the best you can do with your facial features, but don't overdo it. It will just look silly in the end. This will make the lips also a little bit fuller. In the end, I just want to let my chin area look a little bit more slimmer. I already have a slim face, but Widowmaker has just really that long chin. And Where's my brush? Here it is. Doing the same trick. Dip it into the blue.
Look at this palette, it's so beautiful. You have to buy it. It's the most beautiful palette in the world.
Happily, I'm not one of these girls. Look, I'm don't overdo it. If you see me from the side, this could just actually be like part of the face. They have a different color, like the chin area or the jaw area, because also natural face have different colors. So it's not plain. It's only plain if you overwork it with makeup. If you don't make it too intense, it will also look like it could be natural. And this is pretty important because I made the makeup for movies, so it had to look good in motion and not only in one position in a photo. So it depends really on what you're trying to achieve with your look. If you just want to make a photo, you can overdo it as much as you want, but just in this one perspective you will make the photo, so you can shape your face in whatever you want to, but if you have motion to it, it won't work, so you have to make another plan and work it out differently. Maybe some of you wonder in the beginning why I'd use such a light blue, because it could appear white, especially in this camera. We will try to fix it in post so you see it is actually blue, not white. But now you can see I have to use darker blue for the shadows, and if I already started with dark blue and getting over it with even darker blue, it just would have been too much. The very last step is that we can now use some whites, like this white, to make some really highlighting points. Like here, just a little amount. Very German. So here to let my nose look even more tiny or cute, whatever. Now I'm feeling pretty comfortable with the makeup. I think it looks good in motion. Not too much, not too less, enough to let me look like Widowmaker. And the last step is just, I would apply some lip glosser, so my lips are looking more shiny, making it this even fuller, so this is all you can do to make it full. So, yep, all the steps I showed you, your lips will look like boom. And yeah, the mascara. I always forget about the mascara. Make this first now. Mascara, because I hate fake lashes. I don't want to use fake lashes, so I'm tinting my own one like over and over again to get them full enough. But actually Widowmaker doesn't have full lashes because you can't see the lashes due to the cat eye makeup. Maybe I don't have a small nose, at least I have CGI big eyes. You can let them look even bigger if you apply a little under eye line. Under eye? Lower eye. No, in this case it must. Oh no! I read my makeup! Okay. So now I'm done with that. I will do the rest of my body off camera, like my décolleté and my ears, and there was also some pinkish areas here, because blood circulation is always a big theme around the ears, because they're also reddish in the original, like you can see, hopefully. Now I apply the color also on my body, and may you ask why I choose this kind of blue, because our Widowmaker has different kind of blues in the cinematic and in the game. Her background story was that her heart rate was being slowed down, and due to the lack of oxygen her skin color appeared blue, and when we put this into reality, this would be much kind of this blue, not too much, not too less, but not too fictional. And that was why I decided for this tone in the movie, because it was the most realistic one without losing the typical color of the character. And the best part of the color is that you actually can see all the veins of my natural body through it. It's not like it's covering everything up, so it's for the natural result the best you can go for. So this is the final result with all the detail, the costume on. I hope you like it and find it kind of helpful. Of course, share it with your friends, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so we see us next time. So cheerio!
Looks like the party is over.